If you're looking for sensible family transport that's spacious, easy to drive and cheap to run, the SEAT Toledo could be the car for you. It's the sister of the Skoda Rapid, so let's see if it's an identical twin sister or just fairly similar. Starting with the boot, it's identical, and despite looking like a saloon, it actually has a hatchback tailgate, which means it has a huge opening which is perfect for loading large items. In fact, this boot is 200 litres bigger than the most popular car in this class. And just like the Rapid, two 6-foot adults will sit here very comfortably. But as I pointed out in the Rapid, don't get too carried away because it's not an MPV, it is still a hatchback. This is where it is slightly different. If you avoid the sparse entry-level model and go for the next one up, or today, we are in the top of the range. So at my fingertips is technology such as Bluetooth for your phone, cruise control, steering wheel mounted audio controls, this being leather by the way, all fitted as standard. And if you really want to spoil yourself, for £700 you can go for the SEAT Media system, which includes this fancy touchscreen sat-nav with dynamic route guidance, DAB digital radio and Bluetooth audio streaming. Both, however, score tremendously well with practicality points for storing everyday items. In here we have my refreshments cupboard. And this huge bottle of water fits in the door bin. We've got 2 cup holders, somewhere to store my phone, and in the armrest, even more storage. You will be pleased to know that it is easy to drive, the pedals well positioned and the steering responsive. No complaints then, no, not yet, and none for fuel consumption either, which is no surprise given that it's come from the Volkswagen Audi group, who have a plethora of engines to choose from. If it's outright economy that you're after, then figures like 74.2 mpg could get you falling off your chair, maybe onto your checkbook and down to your local SEAT dealer, so that you can become the proud new owner of a Toledo 1.6 diesel. However, if it's a dinky little petrol engine that you're after for driving around town, then you should be happy with the 1.2, which returns 54.2 mpg. Both deliver the same amount of power, which don't yield earth-shattering performance figures, and that leads me on to the car's downsides. The whole driving experience is fairly uninspiring, and if you like being behind the wheel, you may find the Ford Focus just a little bit more engaging. And as for this cabin, well, it was boring in the Rapid and is only marginally more interesting thanks to a few nice touches and this chrome surround the air vents. However, all this hard plastic makes it feel far from premium. Sadly, the outside of this car doesn't win any prizes in the beauty contest either. It is rather bland. However, the biggest problem I have with it, it is so much more expensive than the Rapid like for like spec-wise. Having said that, the SEAT badge has a slightly more trendy following, and if you like the SEAT family face, you wouldn't go for a Skoda, would you? And let's not forget, there are choices for a reason, and this family car is cheap to run, practical, spacious, and certainly suits buyers who have those factors at the top of their new car wish list.